This is 54-year-old John Lewis. John is about to be interviewed by the police after he called 911 claiming he had been attacked by two men in his basement. During the attack, his wife Carla had been shot and killed. When the police arrived on scene, they found a door hidden behind a bookshelf that led to a secret room where John grew his medicinal herbs. On the floor, behind a large group of plants, they found his wife's body.
We're going to do an investigation. We're trying to figure out what happened here, okay? I'm going to read your rights because it is a criminal investigation, okay? We're trying to figure out what happened today, okay? And then we'll go from there, okay? Because we just got here, okay? This is Stadium with the State Police. I'm Rick from the Sheriff's Department. We're both detectives. So we're trying to figure out what happened today, okay? Hold on, let me read you. Okay. The rights, you want to talk to me? Figure what happened today?
She came home. We were sitting on the couch talking about food. And said she wanted to go to bed early. I said, help me move my plant.
Okay, let's just back up. We're going to go through this whole slow here, okay?
Carla met John in 2007, and they quickly decided to get married. Carla worked for Bayer Pharmaceuticals, while John worked repairing small motor vehicles. Carla's family did not like John because he was a very quiet person and he spent a lot of his time and money on cannabis. Eventually, John would get a license to sell the plants in Michigan, and he opened a dispensary called Seven Leaves Compassion Club. Before he opened the store, John spent time with his wife and her family whenever he could. But after he opened the store, John became obsessed with his business, and he spent every moment he could selling and smoking with his customers. John began to love the power of being an important person who supplied a high-demand product in his town.
Are you working right now?
I have a store.
And help me out. What kind of business is that?
They for medical cannabis for caregivers.
Okay. Tell me slowly now. So she comes home. Tell me what happened. Have you talked to her this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going home, and you got there. And we were sitting there talking about the truck, and about her business. She said she wanted to go to bed, and I said, help me move this shit first.
What time did she get home? Give or take.
It was early. It was, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock. We were there for an hour. We sat there, we sat on the table, we smoked and talked about her trip.
So tell me what happened.
My fault.
It's your fault?
I froze up. I just froze.
Tell me what happened.
We were moving the plant. I bent over and she screamed. And when I looked up, I just seen guns going off.
Now help me out here. I haven't been inside your house. Where are your marijuana plants?
They're in the
Basement? Okay. Are you a caregiver? Do you have a weed card, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're moving marijuana plants. Okay. Tell me, now think real what happened step by step and go really slow for me.
She said, where? And I said, slide that one back by the wall. I bent down to pull one, and it was just, it wouldn't stop, man. They just kept shooting into the room.
Who's they?
This guy, this black guy. He just kept fucking shooting. He wouldn't stop, he just kept shooting.
Where were you guys at when the shooting started? You were in the marijuana
room? Yeah. We were in the room. Didn't see.
Where were the guys at? Were they downstairs or up on the... Where were they at? Tell me where they
had been in the basement. They had been in the basement. We were upstairs. I let the dogs out. We were sitting there talking. I said, "Help me move them." We went down, and they were there. They were right there.
So you're saying the suspects were already in your house?
They were in my house. They were in that house.
John claims that he asked Carla to help him move some plants. When the couple entered the grow room, two men began firing their guns at them from inside the room. John was never hit, but Carla was hit 5 times. The detectives find this story to be very strange, so they need to get more information from John.
They fucking real, man. They real.
So you're talking, you two are down upstairs talking on the couch, okay? And then you guys go downstairs.
We went downstairs.
And how long since you guys got downstairs that you said?
It was right there. We went straight through. I opened the door. I said, "Move that one there, and that one there." And I bent to move the other one, and she screamed, and it was just shooting. He wouldn't stop fighting. Shooting.
How many guys?
I seen 2 guys.
Two guys were...
Somebody was standing behind that other guy with the gun.
How many guys had guns? Just the one guy?
That's all I saw. He just kept shooting. I gotta talk to her.
What were they saying?
They didn't say nothing.
They're just
They
shooting.
just started shooting. They didn't say nothing.
So how many rounds did they fire, do you know?
I don't know. It wouldn't stop. My ears were ringing. It was going by my face. I just froze.
So after the shooting, what's going on? Did you call
her and told her it was gonna be okay? And I tried to get the phone, it wouldn't work shit.
Did you call for police help?
Yes.
Okay. On your phone?
Yes.
Okay.
And I kept trying to call back and it wouldn't work.
These guys weren't saying anything?
They didn't say a word, they just started shooting at me. They didn't say shit, they just started shooting.
What happened after the shooting? They just left?
They turned around and ran, and I just grabbed her.
Did they ask for anything?
No, they didn't say.
I mean, you got a pocket full of money. They didn't rob you?
They didn't say nothing. They just started shooting.
And you were upstairs for an hour. Did you see any cars outside or anything prior to anything? Anybody show up at the house?
No. No, we were just sitting there.
How did your wife get home? I'm assuming drove home from her mom's?
Yeah.
What car did she drive?
Her car.
What kind of car does she have?
Her Mazda.
Her Mazda? And where's her car at now?
I don't know.
You don't know. Do you know where the keys are at?
I don't know. They're in her purse all the time.
They're in her purse all the time. And I know things happen quick, but do you know if her purse is still there or
I
anything?
don't know.
You don't know where the car was there when you went downstairs, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, she pulled in, I helped her unload it,
Okay.
and we closed the garage door.
Where was the car parked? In the garage?
Yeah.
The garage door was down?
Yes. So I brought in the last bag. She was right behind me, and she pushed the button and closed the door. We were there for so long. We sat there, we talked about dinner, we talked about her mom and her trip and what we wanted to eat.
At this point, John claims he doesn't know if his wife is dead or alive. You would think that if there was a chance his wife was still alive, he would want to be at her side, or at least in the hospital she is being treated in. John is saving his best acting for when he finally asks if his wife is alive later on in this video.
Why would they come in your house and shoot you? Or try to shoot you?
I don't know.
Do you owe people money?
I don't owe nobody nothing. Nothing. I don't fucking do nothing to nobody.
Okay.
I don't do nothing to nobody.
There's questions I gotta ask, and you're gonna get mad at me, but I gotta ask them, okay? If you and your wife been having problems at all?
Not one.
Not one? Okay.
Perfect.
Do you have any kids together?
No. We don't even fight
You know,
about bills ever.
are you guys low on some cash money? Are you doing good or what?
We're all right.
You're all right? You're paying the bills then?
Yeah. She does all that. I can't do that.
You guys been having any bad times lately at all or anything?
Never.
Never?
We've been fine.
What John hasn't told them is that his business was in the negative and he was about to lose everything. Carla had a $250,000 life insurance policy, and John was a beneficiary. The money provided John with a motive to take Carla's life. John has also left out that he was having affairs with multiple women over the past 6 years.
Is my wife dead? Is my wife dead?
Didn't somebody tell you this already or no? Did somebody tell you this?
They said she was dead.
She's deceased.
No, she's not.
She is
No, she's not.
That's why we were talking.
No, she's not. I can't do this on my own.
What do you mean by that? She helps you or something?
Yes. I can't do this without her. Can't do this without
You got any more?
her.
Get you some more Kleenex. You gotta help her. Tell me why they want to frickin'... Were they shooting at you?
They were shooting, I was off to the side, I fell back, I just panicked, I reached up and they were just flying by. And I thought I was dead.
But you're not hit, you're not hurt, thank God.
my fault. I froze up. I should have got him.
What were you gonna get him with? I mean, what could you have done?
I could have grabbed that gun.
How close were you?
Very.
I mean, enough to reach? 3 feet?
Yep. It was
And you've never
right in front
seen
of
these
my
guys,
face.
you've never seen these guys before?
Never.
Okay. And they didn't say one damn word to you, man?
They didn't say a word, dude, I swear to God. She screamed, I turned, and it was, he started shooting. He did not say one word to me.
Okay. You wanna?
Yeah. No problem. I'm on your phone sometimes, so.
The detective receives a text from a friend of John's named Justin, who has evidence that John murdered his wife. While one of the detectives leaves the room to see what the evidence is, the other one continues to interrogate John.
I need to go see her.
Would you ever hurt her?
Never.
You know I got a job to do. My job is to bring justice for your wife, okay? I want to eliminate you, so there's certain... If you guys got pissed, let me know. If some shit happened, you know what I mean? If things went haywire and it was an accident, you gotta let me know, man. Okay.
I want to go see her. So
You shouldn't have no gunshot residue on your hands at all, right? Okay. There's no weapons at all in your house? Okay.
there's like my kid's old BB.
No, okay, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all. How did they get in your house?
The doors are always open.
But you didn't see them,
I
right?
never lock my doors. My front door, that's it. The back door is always open. Always. For years. Years. I've left my truck in my driveway with a key on it.
Now, when I got there at your house, and I was just there, and your truck's in the driveway, or garage, correct?
Yeah.
She pulls in, she closes the door. So right now, help me out here, your garage door is closed. Is there another access door to walk into the garage on the front, or no?
On the back.
In the back, okay. Your front door, is there a front door? There's a front door, right?
For the house.
Yeah. Is that locked or unlocked?
That should be locked.
That should be locked. So the only way they can get in your house is...
Through the back.
Through the back? Okay. Now, you have a fence. They'd have to hop the fence, or is it...
The one gates are jacked up.
Okay, yeah, I did go to the back.
I never did nothing to nobody. Never did nothing. I never pissed nobody off except for people that I didn't know were pissed off.
Right. I guess the main question I have for you right now, would you do that to your wife?
Never, dude. I swear to God.
Have you ever hit your wife?
Never. I love her. She took care of me.
Okay.
She's been, even when she's down and depressed, looks out for me.
So I got a tech that can take samples off your hands. There won't be no gunshot residue. That's good. Okay. There may be a time where we have to go take a quick polygraph to make sure you're telling me the truth, okay? We've got to eliminate you, okay? I have to eliminate you. Because the only person I know at that house at that time was you. You know what I mean? You're there. Okay. Once we eliminate you, we got full...
I can go see her.
Yeah, we got to eliminate you. And you got to come to me and say, dude, I fucked up, or whatever. It was an accident, so we don't be chasing, ghosts. You know what I mean? We're not chasing ghosts. Okay.
Take a break. Take a minute.
Yeah. Give you a little break here in a minute. You good with water?
Yeah.
Be right back.
Justin just gave several boxes of ammunition to the police that matched the same ammo found at the crime scene. Justin claims that earlier that day, John called him and asked him to go to the shop and remove the ammunition he kept there. Justin did as he was asked, but when he saw the Facebook post reporting that Carla had been shot, he realized that John was trying to hide something. When the detectives re-enter the room, they know the murderer is right there in front of them.
So what did you and talk about? Anything, or just hang out, or what?
I asked him about if he was getting that wall knocked out.
Did you give him anything?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Didn't give him a bag? We're talking to right now. He says you gave him a bag.
I ain't giving him a bag, nothing.
He says he gave you a bag, man.
I didn't saw him no weed or nothing.
No, I'm not talking weed. Some ammo. Gotta be honest with me.
Yeah.
We gotta be honest together, dude. You're hiding shit on me, man. We gotta...
Shit.
Let's be honest what happened today. You gotta be honest, man. We got a job to do.
We do this shit for a living, pal.
I know.
We do this for a living, okay?
somebody came-
No, stop. We do this for a living. What you're telling us doesn't fly. We've got detectives talking to right now. He says you met with him at 4:30 today, and you told him go over to the shop, get a bag of ammo and magazines, which he has turned over to us. All right? Now, this is your time to be honest. We don't judge you. We sit here with a lot of people. I'm the last person, Rick's the last person judge. We don't judge you, but this is your time to tell the truth, okay? Because what you've been telling us so far, that is not the truth, man. I'm telling you, listen, talking to us right now. You're telling us that she got there, nobody left. Your neighbor is already telling us that you pulled out in that vehicle about 4 o'clock today in her car, the CRX. She
So
said
I
that
pulled out.
CRX pulled out of your driveway.
I pulled out of that car.
And you're telling me that it never left.
No.
So,
I told them the car was gone.
what you're telling us that happened, didn't happen.
Who drove the car out?
That's what I'm talking about.
What?
That's whoever was shooting.
Well, the neighbors are saying at 4:10 today, that vehicle is leaving.
And the 911 call wasn't until 4:56. How do you figure that?
It's like a
I can't tell you about time. I already told you.
No, we're telling you about time.
Scared as shit.
We're talking about, right, we're telling you times.
So,
We're talking about 2 hours difference here.
well, I'm sorry about that time difference. I wasn't perfect about my time things.
So you're telling me that after your wife gets shot, she's laying there, you sat there for 2 hours before you called 911?
No, I did not.
Then why is your neighbor saying that your vehicle left at 4?
Check my phone.
I don't care about the phone, I'm talking about what your neighbor's saying.
No way.
And then we got telling us something different.
No.
So, I mean, that's the deal. Your story is not tied up. We can look at the evidence that happened downstairs. What you're telling us didn't happen.
Look at my phone. I called.
We don't need to look at the phone.
I called immediately after that happened.
We don't need to look at the phone. We're talking about physical evidence downstairs.
The rounds, everything. Things aren't adding up. Things aren't adding up at all.
I don't know.
Was it accidental?
What?
When you shot your wife, was it an accident?
I want to lawyer right now. I didn't shoot my wife.
Was it an accident, though?
I didn't shoot my wife.
Well, then tell us what happened, because what you're telling us, it didn't
I told
happen.
you what happened. There were people in my f***ing house.
Who are these people?
I don't know. It was a black. They were black and big. The dude with the gun was black and big. Bigger than me.
Why did you give this ammo?
I just want to talk to a lawyer. If you guys are already telling you already accusing me of this, and I didn't do it.
We can only go with the evidence. I mean, we're just looking for a state. Why is he handing over evidence to us?
What are you talking about, evidence?
Ammo, magazines.
Maybe that was his shit. Oh my God, I can't believe this.
I'll go get a CVEX report.
Yeah.
Let me take the clothes.
Because John asked for a lawyer, the detectives were forced to stop asking him questions about the case. After getting a search warrant for John's phone, They found that he had recently been researching where to buy guns and silencers just 10 days before the murder. The police also talked to one of the women he was having an affair with, and she told them that he had been seeing her for 6 years. She also claimed that John had asked her if she would move in with him if he became a widower. Prosecution was able to build a strong case against John, and he would be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this case. Was John telling the truth, or was he a murderer? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.